Hey, welcome to The Crow Show. There are a couple of things I'm going to be focusing on this video. I've been focusing on telling stories and shooting sequences that make sense, but I've noticed that my techniques are a little bit rough. In terms of like my B-roll shots, I looked at some of them, I thought they were kind of boring, kind of a little boring. I just thought, hey, let's see if we can improve that. I watched some videos on YouTube, maybe I'll leave some links in the description below, of how to get better B-roll shots. So I'm going to be focusing on that. And I also picked up a new microphone, a Rode Lav Plus microphone. So I'm hoping for better audio. This video will be an exercise in getting better B-roll shots so that my videos look a little bit more professional moving forward. One of the exercises I'm doing right now is there's a lot of beautiful birds behind me. Now, old me, I'll insert a shot here of what a shot like that may look with my old technique. But if you put something in the foreground, like some of these flowers and bushes and grass and stuff, it actually makes it look kind of cool. And almost like we're kind of snooping on these birds. So it's just, it adds a little touch. I think it looks more beautiful. One of the things I wasn't quite ready for when I started this whole vlogging thing was just how busy some of these places would be. It's super busy at the beach, so I'm doing my absolute best to avoid getting people in the shot. So I think I've been successful so far. I think I've maybe looked a little weird while shooting. People watching from a distance might be like, what's that guy's deal? He's all by himself and doing weird movements with his camera and crouching down and like shuffling along to get these weird shots. But you know what? It's something I have to get used to. So as I was shooting, a bunch of seagulls and ducks and whatnot started flying all over the place. The family over here is feeding them bread or something like that. So it created this really cool effect. And I used some of my old techniques of how I would normally shoot, stuff like that. And then I tried to implement the new techniques to make it look a little more interesting, a little bit more pleasing to the eye. I really hope it works. Tell me what you think. Our first microphone test takes place inside the car because I do record in the car quite a bit, like of course in a parked position. Don't worry everybody. The microphone you're listening to right now is just the built-in microphone that's equipped on the Sony ZV-1. The next test will be my Rode Lav Mic, and we'll see how that turns out versus the onboard mic. Now this is a test of the Rode Lav Mic Plus inside my car. Now please note, I did have to turn the levels down quite a bit. I believe it's at 12 right now for the Lav Mic versus the onboard mic. The level was, I think it was around 22 or 24, something like that. It is a hot summer day. All my windows are closed, so we're blocking out the wind and the outdoor sounds as best we can. Whenever I'm recording inside the car, I recommend, no matter how hot it is, close your windows so you get better sound, please. I'm sweaty. This is the most extreme test of the microphone. I came to this side of the beach and it was actually way more windy here. So I'll be curious to see how this turns out. Probably hear a bit of hissing, maybe even a lot. I guess we'll see. I came to the more busy side of the beach one more time to test the little dead cat that comes with the Sony ZV-1. So it is over my microphone, and we'll see how this performs versus my Lav Mic. Let me know what you think. It's slightly less windy on this side over here, and once more, I do have the dead cat on over the microphone that comes with the Sony ZV-1. So I'm curious to see how this turns out. Let me know if you notice a big difference between the dead cat versus the Lav Mic. This here is the final test of the onboard mic that comes with the Sony ZV-1 versus my Rode Lav Mic. So the microphone you're listening to right now is the built-in microphone on the Sony ZV-1. Next, I'm going to plug in my Rode Lav Plus again. We'll see how that turns out. Now I have the Rode Lav Mic Plus plugged in. So this is how that sounds in a controlled environment. Now please note, my room is not very well treated for sound. It's got mostly bare walls. Yeah, I've got Blu-rays behind me and some posters and stuff, but those will bounce sound off. So I don't have a big couch, don't have a bunch of blankets or anything like that. So that's something I'd love to address in the future. But for now, that's going to wrap up the microphone test and the camera technique test. I set out to just work on camera techniques, but then I was like, wait a minute, I have this new microphone I have to test. Let's work on two things. Let's work on camera technique, and let's compare the microphones and see what wins and see what looks cool. So if you enjoyed the camera test, if you enjoyed the B-roll shots, please let me know. If you have any advice for me, also please let me know. I'm still learning and I'm finding what works for me and the technique and styles that I want to use. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and like and leave a comment down below. Please note, I also do stream on Twitch every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight during the week, and we usually play relaxed games on Sunday mornings, like Animal Crossing or Super Smash Brothers. So I'd love to see you over at my Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/thecrowshow. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.